Guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. I've got the S4 behind me. It is really dirty, as you're going to see. There is a reason for that, which you'll see in an upcoming video. As some of you may know, I've spent a lot of time and money making this thing pretty quick. And I've left the brakes completely stock. And to be honest, I haven't really felt the need to change the brakes. They perform fine, except recently I've realized just how soft they are, especially when you're coming down from high speeds. They are terrible. The brakes, the factory brakes on this car suck. So, like usual, I went all out and this is what we've got for it. That is the ECS big brake kit from ECS. Surprisingly inexpensive for what it is, so unless I'm just that out of touch with how much brakes should cost, but 650 US. I mean, it was pretty expensive after delivery and all that sort of stuff, and the US to AU conversion, but $650 AU, it's about $1,000 for the brakes, the pads and everything. Pretty good. So we'll get this dirty ass car jacked up and start working on it. For anyone doing these, removing these carriers, you'll definitely need a hoist or a breaker bar, because these are damn tight. Boom. It looks so much better. As soon as those wheels are clean, it's gonna pop. But like I said before, they don't just look good, they do serve a purpose. What I'll do is probably just get the other side done and then touch base with you then. All right, here is the driver's side complete. Man, they look so much better. Now, if you were paying close attention on the last wheel, I forgot to put that back on, but I've taken the wheel off and put it back on, and obviously put it on this side. Now we can start the back. Alright guys, what we've got to do right here is basically, I've turned the handbrake off, or the park brake, right? But this will only open as far as the size of the old pads, and because the new ones are a lot bigger, at its open point, it's still too small to get here. So what you've got to do, I know there's a tool you can get, but I'll show you a way around it. Right there, there's a little plug. Okay, you can see that. And the plug plugs into it. That's what controls the motor to do the park brake. So what we're going to do if you've got a battery, like a car battery, a 12-volt battery with some juice, you can use that. I've got a jump starter, so you can use one of them too. So we're going to turn the, and then I've just got 2 wires here. And now these are actually speaker wires, so they've already got the crimps on them, and we can just put one on either pin on this motor, okay, and be careful they don't touch each other. And then on the other end, I'm just going to connect that to positive and negative. So what will happen is you can't really get it wrong, because I'll show you how it works. Alright, so I've got them on, they're not touching each other, and what you want to do is go negative on one, positive on the other. Of course, it's just a tiny bit too short. It's always the way. So we've got positive on one, negative on the other. Okay, so negative goes right into the motor direct with a pin, and positive onto the other pin. And then there's no polarity. So what's going to happen is one opens and the other way closes. So I don't know what's what. We'll have to test it. Okay. So I can see that's getting smaller. So what we're going to do, swap the polarity around, because we want it to open. Okay. You probably can't see it, but we're going to let it go all the way till it stops. Okay. Now, I think once it starts spinning, that's when it's done. And now this is just letting me close it, close it, close it, close it. Okay, so we'll have heaps of room. Okay, that's back on. If you notice a little bit of movement, don't be worried, it's fine. It's because we open this motor. So as soon as we start tapping the brakes and adjusting the park brake, basically this will close, feel the pressure, and then it will know where it wants to sit, and that won't move anymore. So it's pretty much the rear's done, man. So much easier than the front. Jeez. That was close. That's the other side done. So I nipped all these up yesterday, so the car is ready to go. Alright guys, welcome to the first drive. I'm not sure how much of this is going to come through video, so I guess I'll just tell you my initial thoughts. Like I said before, the factory brakes were just soft, so you know, slow speeds like this is fine, but when you start building up speed, different story. So, you know, just on the speed limit, if I just touch the brakes, they just feel just the same as before. They don't feel nothing too crazy. I actually thought the pedal would feel a lot harder than before, but it doesn't. It still feels pretty much the same. I mean, obviously the brakes are a lot better, but I'm just saying, I'm just letting you know how they feel. Oh yeah. Just stepped on them there. Definitely a lot better. Oh yeah. That is good. Those brakes stop on a dime. There's no one behind us. Let's just say we need to stop. Alright, lock the fronts up there a little bit. Felt that. Oh yeah. It slows you down quick. Guys, I'm so happy with these brakes. I was contemplating just doing the front two, but like I said at the start, we've got to go all out. We did all four. Obviously it was going to be a lot better than factory, but I just love how much more responsive it is, how much more I can just slam on the brakes and the car just stops. Like it comes down so much faster. It's really good. I think the tread on the front two wheels is low, which is why when I stabbed it before, the brakes, that is, I felt the front left skid out a bit. It might have been the left, it might have been both, probably both. So I do need some new tires. I think I'm going to get the Michelin, what are they called, Pilot Sport 4S tires and go all around, because every time I try to launch this thing, it just spins most of first gear, and I want to get some good draggy times. But anyway, that's another video. If you have any questions about the brakes, or if there's anything else you want to see, any other videos you want to see on this car, drop a comment below. Thank you so much for watching. Catch you in the next one.